We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Yankees and the Thunder. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Coming to the plate now, Honus Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For New York, the shortstop.
And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another full count pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Jimmy Fox. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. 3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Batting fourth.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. He is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Oh, and there's that classic Chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. First delivery to him on the way.
Mike.
No balls and a strike to count. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. In now, Christian Yelich.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yelich.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
In there, 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Rogers Hornsby waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
The left fielder, Mike.
A ball and no strikes.
Wow.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way.
Cano.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Into the box now, Willie Mays, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a half-hearted swing there. Back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. Mays, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. At the plate, Jimmy Fox. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wagner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Chipper Jones would be next. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swing and a miss for strike. Stepping in, Lou Gehrig.
Leading off.
First offering on its way.
The first baseman.
That's a
And a ball, 1-0. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jones.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, Tony.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. So stepping in, Chipper Jones, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. 0-1 the count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. In is Christian Yelich. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Christian
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Mays looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rogers Hornsby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liam Hendricks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Honus Wagner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready once again, Jimmy Fox. He went down on strikes last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as the now at the plate, Honus Wagner.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Wagner absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Nolan Arenado come on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Trout. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only. Roberto Alomar, who will come on as a pinch hitter.
Roberto Alomar.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Center fielder,
first pitch coming. Here it is. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1 lifted in the air out to left field. Ruth is under it, and he makes the. Andrew Miller answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Miller.
The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Thunder, the first baseman.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit out towards second. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The pitcher, number 22.
So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Gwynn over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Pudge Rodriguez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 0.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hannes Wagner is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andrew Miller. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Frank Thomas will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Swinging a soft liner. One there to Fox, and they turn the double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First offering on its way. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So coming to the plate, Dennis Eckersley answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Rodriguez on third. Trout over at second. Alomar on at first with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Billy Wagner gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. No hits to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Number 4.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. And that misses inside. 1-0. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A bouncer to the left side. Wagner scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Buds Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Ripped on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Smoke toward third. There to take it is Chipper. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
striding into the box, Mike Piazza trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Mike Piazza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. couldn't get the batter to fish.
And a slider swung on and missed. Striding in, Hannes Wagner. It was.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and
away. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Christian Yelich.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The left fielder,
Eckersley gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Trout.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball two now.
Ball two.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Popped up. Hornsby is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Raleigh Fingers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fingers.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He homered back in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Lou Gehrig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Fox. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's. Trevor Hoffman is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. And he is out on the tag. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Inside, he misses ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Chipper Jones. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A bullet to first base. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ball 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gehrig rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw. Chipper sets down the tag, but they won't get him. He's in with a triple. Now stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Gwynn at third with 2 away. And Pudge goes after one there and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game.
Babe Ruth.
Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now in the box, Chipper Jones. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Trout to the track. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gwynn going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ted Williams will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. Piazza, the runner at third. Hornsby at second with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make
A swing and a miss. So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. A ball and no strikes. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Babe Ruth will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Jones over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off of down and in.
Count 3-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth is over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Chipper Jones.